Hello there. So this was a slightly different video than my, current all of two video magic content has been up to this point, where I was going to look at a vintage American released Ultraman figure, unbox it for the first time, like it's already previously sealed, and then I didn't record the audio with the video whatsoever. So I'm going to very horribly and probably a bit comedically try to remember any of the talking points that I was bringing up or what anything was going on. I think at this point I was also mentioning something about how I do want to do some more magic videos at all, as well as stuff like this. It's not just a shift to doing something entirely unrelated, um, which is still true. I definitely want to get something recorded for the next iteration of CalMax before updating that to even more iterations. Some time past me is going to actually reveal what the thing is in the first place. It is from one of the few older Ultraman series that actually got a release in the United States. Here it is. This is Kilazee from Ultraman Great or Ultraman Towards the Future. Uh, it's part of the Alien Intruder series by Dreamworks, a company which apparently is just like some kind of branch or subsidiary of Bandai back then. I don't remember what the deal with them is. Unrelated to the more well-known current Dreamworks, and this thing, Kilazee, is very weird. Kaiju design is one of the final bosses in the series. It's supposed to be like a super powerful dragon thing. It's really weird. It's kind of cool. I'm into it. So I was really happy that it was my first one. And this is a vintage sealed packaging. Um, Never been touched or opened before. It's awful condition. The I have a few more of these that I want to open up later on, and they all look in a similar gross state. Like I do not want to keep any of these boxes at all. Um, but the figures themselves are fine, and the stickers, aside from the little curling there, seem to be okay. This is the back of the packaging, so it shows the other monsters in the series. I have all of them now except Garukadon in the right. I don't have Ultraman or the vehicles or the cool city playset these also come with. Um, I don't know why it looks like I'm pointing at the cars or I don't know what the hell I was talking about here. The kaiju, those are the ones that matter, and I guess Ultraman's okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Can you open the box now past me? All right. Come on. Yes. Pair of scissors. Also, you can tell how my current rig by doing this like I do for EDH games is like very conductive to just really getting up close and personal with the packaging on these figures. Well, this figure. Eventually, maybe more. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have a separate toy rig in the future if I do this more often. Uh, when I that tugging that I did right there, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I actually screwed up Kilazee's right wing doing that because it's a little looser than the left one. Because I thought I could just slide the figure out for the most part, and I absolutely couldn't because it has these little twist tie things securing it at all those spots. So instead, I had to go with pulling out the whole tray. Feel it's still trapped in there. Yeah. Are we gonna get to the? There we go. These are really weird twist ties too. They're not what I expect or usually see on toys. This is also older than the stuff I usually open. Usually opening relatively modern stuff. These feel like the ties that you'd get like with a loaf of bread or something from a grocery store. See, once again, still yanking at it, trying to mess up that wing. Didn't just think to pull one of them out. Amateur hour here. I swear, if this means I had to buy another Kilazee, that I'm just gonna be so annoyed with my past self. All right, but I did it. I eventually freed our weird little dragon thing. And I forget if that's actual dust on there or what. It's got the poor tails stuck in a really weird upright position from the packaging. It is weird as heck, but one of the things I love is just the texture in the on the mold. Like it feels like distinct different parts of the creature with the carapace being that weird, almost glittery look, even though thankfully not actually made with glitter. And then here I finally go to the point of like rotating the tail back in the proper spot. Okay, well the wing was at least loose at that point, so good to know that. Um, yeah, it doesn't have a lot in the terms of articulation. The head does not rotate, I don't believe. No, it's fixed, which makes sense because of the very oval shape it has. But you do get the slight shoulder rotation, and there you go, showing off the how that looks. On the camera, it comes off looking very glittery. In person, it's very pitted and it feels very distinct, and it's quite cool. I was really happy with that. And then the internal parts just don't have that same look or feel. Looking more gunky. The legs do rotate. Weird, weird as heck legs. Not sure what it is with the lack of any texture on the front. I don't think I've seen this episode that or the two-parter that Kilazee's in, so I don't know if that's part of the suit design or not. Um, yeah, and then you see another awkwardness of shooting a toy like I do Commander games because you just end up seeing its forehead or the top of its head and neck. It's like weird view for it. Yeah, they're messing with that damn loose wing. That's really annoying. Maybe if I heat it up, it'll expand the joint and it'll fit there properly. And I gotta get a hair dryer. I don't remember the last time I've actually used a hair dryer for anything. I don't own one. Still messing with it because I want to make it worse for some reason. I've no idea what else I was talking about at this point. Like, was I going on about the face or the appearance? It's it's a weird kaiju. Um, Reminds me of like some Wayne Barlow monster and alien designs. Um, like, isn't that book Expedition one of his? Kilazee, some of the features of Kilazee remind me of that. So this is a comparison with the 6-inch Playmates Kong from the Godzilla vs. Kong toy line. Good movie, as an aside. It's already out, worth watching. Um, and although, again, top-down view, very awful way to show this, but they work out pretty nice scale wise. When I was younger, I never owned any of the Ultraman toys, but I did see them in stores a few times, and because of the way that those huge boxes looked, I always thought that they were like way bigger, like they were 7 or 8 inch tall figures, and they're not really. Yeah, I'm demonstrating Kilazee like pecking at stuff. Uh, I really it like this was recorded like a month ago. I have no idea what most of this conversation was. And I think I'm showing that it's awful way, but I think I was demonstrating where the size was. Like I didn't bring out a measuring tape or anything to actually measure what Kilazee's size looks like, and then there's some annoying piece of tape that I got rid of. It's like it's this is like the best toy review imaginable, definitely. Um, And here, this point was kind of silly because I was starting to second guess myself about how the tails were held. Like, were they supposed to be upright? And I turned them down for no reason. I honestly forgot to check the show footage since this point to see if it was right, being up like this or down. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be down, but even now, I'm not 100% sure. I think I end up bending them back down anyway. It is hard to do though because the wings taking up so much space. I don't still don't remember what I was talking about at this point. I think I was just like still admiring it. It's still a cool figure. It was like what early mid 90s. It's neat. I'm happy with it. I mean, I got more of them, so that's good. And it's something about Kong. Maybe I was gonna threaten people with a review of like the Playmates figures later. I don't know. I okay. I'm almost out of time. So yay. Um, thanks for watching. More stuff later. Bye.